Welcome to Business Reporter's Future of Insurance campaign. I'm Rachel Hicks. Ask any insurer and all of them will agree on the importance of innovation. What are the much needed changes to innovate and build relationship with new customer segments? For example, how can the industry persuade Gen Z to invest? But let's not single out the young generations. All other customers are looking for a more convenient, intuitive and seamless way to engage with and obtain insurance. We've invited Max Tiong, the head of digital transformation at NTUC Income. It's one of the leading composite insurers in Singapore and believes that technology is ready. We can build insurance solutions which fit seamlessly into the everyday routine of the customers, offer an affordable service and at the same time adhere to industry regulations. But let's hear more about it from Max. In the first episode of our Future of Insurance series, we want to learn more about lifestyle-based insurance products and how it can appeal to new customer segments. Good morning, Max.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
So let's imagine that from tomorrow, the insurance industry would have full access to the Gen Z market. No obstacles, no resistance. What would that market look like?
Well, the Gen Z market is huge globally, 2 billion of them worldwide, and in Singapore alone, 1 million. That's 1 in 5. I think the way that we want to approach the opportunity for the Gen Z market, being an insurance company, we don't believe it's just a generation play. We believe that as an insurance company, the products that we sell tend to be across a lifetime. That means that it doesn't matter they're in Gen Z or in other generations, we want to approach them as young as possible. Approaching customers when they're at 20 years old versus when they're 40 years old, getting them on board as a customer for an insurance company, you increase your lifetime value by easily 2 to 4 times. How do we go about doing it? I think the way we have to think about it is what kind of products can we create to embed ourselves within their lifestyles? Could we be the Netflix for insurance? Could we become an Amazon Prime for insurance? And what can we learn from Apple Pay that we could apply to creating new products and experiences that will capture the Gen Z market?
So why do insurance companies think innovation is expensive, challenging and risky?
Its innovation is going to be risky, but the payout is definitely going to be great if we crack it the right way. I think being customer-centric will help contain your potential risk and the costs associated to those risks. The reason why they might seem expensive, have you started understanding that technology? Have you started even trying it out? I think getting people to first start that first level of embarkation and experiments would really help customers help the business in the long run, which then at the end of it, those cost savings can be given back to customers. I actually think that technology, innovation, it's primed to actually allow companies like us to lower the barrier of entry and kind of level the playing field for all customers, doesn't matter which segment you are in, to actually gain access to financial protection.
So looking at the insurance industry from the customer's point of view, what are the most frustrating concerns?
I think that from the customer point of view, there's always something you can improve upon, right? Depending on the generation they are in, how digital literate they are, and whether they use social media or not, there's always going to be a different experience that they are better tuned to and actually more open for. So I think being customer-centric is very key, being able to identify what is relevant to those customer segments by testing, by doing customer studies and design thinking. That will allow us to create products that's very relevant for them. That means if this customer actually wants to purchase products without talking to anybody, I think that's something which we need to create for the customers. We should not kind of just create products and hope the customers to get them, because obviously every product we create is going to be great. We should look at where the channel can be innovated, where the experience could be innovated on top of just the products.
NTUC Income has come up with a few fresh insurance models. You call these stackable micro-insurance, usage-based insurance and subscription-based insurance. What is the fundamentally fresh paradigm behind all of these solutions?
I think the way that we've looked at it, and I mentioned earlier, is really being customer-centric. And what's the one common denominator across all customers? Lifestyle, the way that we approach the world, right? And the way that we approach the world creates data in today's new highly data digital environment. All of us have a smartphone now. All of us use digital payments. Being able to use data points coming from a customer's lifestyle to then create products for these customers, that is a huge opportunity. And that's what we've done across the stackable microinsurance, the usage-based insurance, and the subscription-based insurance. It's all about how can we find relevant products that is customer-centric and applicable for our customers' lifestyle, regardless of which customer segment they might be in or affluence group they might be in. There's always a product relevant for them.
So how has NTUC Income reimagined insurance? How have you made engaging with and purchasing insurance easier and more affordable?
We wanted to make sure products are fully personalized to the customer. So you could be a Foodpanda rider, delivery food rider, and you want to find a product that ties in with that. We're going to have a product for you that is embedded in your lifestyle. You don't drive your car very often, and you want to get a fair motor insurance priced fairly to you. We have a product for you for that. We believe that the way that we approach it is to use data, to use your lifestyle data to create products that are fitted and designed and personalized to your lifestyle.
Okay, so let's talk about the specific products. Tell us about Snack. Who is that for?
Snack is designed to give insurance coverage to customers that may not necessarily have coverage today by letting them build up micro stackable insurance along the way. And when I say building up micro stackable insurance, it means that they could have 10 policies issued today if they were to do 10 daily transactions. Those 10 micro policies stack up today, and across the year, that sizable sum assured would be available to the customer. For people who is going to be used to such a concept, they got to be first digitally savvy to some extent, and be open to sharing data. And we believe a lot of the digital Gen Z would find this very appealing. However, because we as a composite insurer believe that insurance is about creating a product that everyone can find accessibility to, the Snack platform is designed to let everyone join it, regardless of age, regardless of which segment you're in, to actually build up insurance coverage effectively via the platform. One very, very powerful segment that we identified was the gig economy workers, where we work with Foodpanda, which is a food delivery platform. So their food delivery riders are able to use Snack to build up meaningful sum assured, meaningful protection every time they deliver a food package to their customer's doorstep. We've made that a reality and make sure that a lot of these gig workers actually have meaningful coverage just by being on the app for a short period of time.
Another lifestyle-based solution NTUC Income has come up with is pay-as-you-drive insurance. How did that idea come about?
So the way that we looked at pay-as-you-drive, right, we wanted to really challenge what was really available in the market. There were a lot of usage-based insurance products in the early days where they just use behavioral pricing to give you discounts if you were to drive good and not get into accidents. I think that those models set the tone for what's possible, but we wanted to challenge it and say, if we could create a truly usage-based product that starts charging from the very first kilometer. With that thought, we partnered with Caro, which is a local motoring platform in Singapore that sells cars, lease cars, and created a subscription for their cars. So we thought that if we were to embed these products within their platform, what customers wanted. We did a POC trial, proof of concept trial with their early stage customers, and the customers started paying motor insurance from the very first kilometer. So if I drive only 1 kilometer in that month, I literally only pay for 1 kilometer. And that 1 kilometer could cost you 10 cents or 15 cents, depending on your profile, depending on what time you started driving and where you're driving and how you were driving it. So those different data points that we collect from the vehicle allows us to provide truly usage-based insurance to our customers.
So where do you think the insurance industry is heading in the next 5 to 10 years?
There's going to be a lot of change when it comes to engaging with customers. But I do not think that it's going to fully go into digital and fully go into AI yet in the next decade, because insurance is a lifetime product. You want to trust the brand. You want to talk to the brand. You want to relate to the brand. And a lot of times you still need to talk to a person, right? And I think that the way that the insurance industry is going to evolve is going to be digitally driven, digitally enabled, but also done with via omni-channel method, which means that customers who come online, customers could talk to an agent, customers could talk to a broker, go to an affiliate website, right? There's a lot of ways customers are going to want to engage with an insurance company. Because we have to bear in mind that it doesn't matter which age you're in and which segment you're in, insurance is a product that is always relevant. There's always something suitable for you to protect yourself in times of need. So we had to look at all the different channels and create a very powerful omni-channel strategy to cover that. But taking one step back, that's just the channel evolution. We believe at the product and experience level, there's going to be quite a bit of evolutions there from a AI standpoint, from a API technology standpoint. More and more companies are going to find themselves embedded within third parties' websites, because that's where the customers are, being an ecosystem-driven approach rather than just a single channel or agency approach. I think being omni-channel is going to be the next wave powered by AI and blockchain. Yeah.
Max Tiong from NTUC Income. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Cheers.